YouTube, how's it going? Frogs Angels is back and Pro Bowl voting is live. So I thought, why not? Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead. Maybe we'll do it twice. Maybe we'll do it again after we learn some things after the next, because there's a lot of football to play. This is probably too early, but I thought I'd get on this because you guys would enjoy it, I feel like. So why not do it multiple times? So we'll wait a few weeks when it closes, maybe right before it closes. But this is kind of tough, probably. There's a lot of, especially on the offense side, a lot of good players. But I thought I would, give you my votes for now. If you want, in the comment section, put all the guys you voted for, maybe who you think the starters would be, who the all-pro team would be right now. That's, so you don't have to type too much in the comments if you feel like it. Follow our Twitter, frogs_angels. A lot of good stuff on there. There's a link in the description for that. We have plenty of football videos throughout the week and Friday night live streams, so join us for all those. So quarterbacks, 6. Hopefully this is all on the screen here. Yeah, we're looking good. It's not all about the stats, but sometimes I like to just sort it by the stats, just to, because usually the top guys are up there. The guarantees, the locks, Mahomes, Breeze, Goff, those are your for sure locks. So I need 3 more. Man, some of these guys at the top are pretty. Yeah, for the most part, it's the guys at the top. You can consider guys down here. You can consider Watson and Cam. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough because I do like me some Cam. I think he's maybe one of the more, even though coming off that tough loss to the Steelers, one of the more dominant, hard to game plan against quarterbacks. This is gonna be tough. Brady has not been playing himself this year. 7 interceptions. Even though Rodgers, that looks good, 17, 1 interception. I don't really think he's himself, but that's showing how good he is because he's still got ridiculous stats. I think this is really tough. That's what I think. I like Cam. That's not a lot of yards, but I think he's so dominant. It's a quarterback that I would not myself. I wouldn't want to play against him. I just would not want to play against him. I just don't know how to. I would game plan against him. Maybe Mahomes would be another guy. So I have to vote for Cam Newton. I only have 2 more spots left. The guys I'm considering, Matt Ryan's been pretty good despite his team being not so good. Roethlisberger has been very solid this year. Rodgers still solid numbers. Brady you can still consider, but I don't think I'm doing it here. Cousins has been super impressive since he gets pressured an insane amount of times and what he's able to do there. He does also have Diggs and Thielen, so it's okay to consider him, but I'm not going to vote for him here. Luck's been pretty good. I got to go Phillip Rivers right off the bat there. I really like Phillip's game. It's almost like he's getting better. The same draft class as Big Ben and Eli, guys that are, Eli, big time decline. Roethlisberger over the years been declining a little bit. Looks pretty solid this year. Man, I want to go Matt Ryan because I think he's a very good quarterback, but how much do you put in here of how good the team is? And I think a lot. So I will go a Big Ben. For the quarterback, the quarterback's the team, the team's the quarterback. That's almost how it is. So I think winning does matter, and it kind of showed because the Chiefs, Rams, Steelers, Saints, Chargers, and Panthers. Again, strongly consider Matt Ryan and Aaron Rodgers. The next tier would be Cousins, Brady. Am I forgetting anybody? Luck probably would be next up. Watson I like a lot. Maybe too many interceptions. Russell Wilson. We forgot Russell Wilson. It's too late. I already did it. Not enough yards, but I think Russell Wilson, much like Cam Newton, is one of the more dominant players. Not that much talent around him. So strongly consider Russell Wilson. But man, that's tough to vote. But I really like this 6. Running backs. Let's sort by yards. I think it's all-purpose yards is usually what it is. That didn't do it. Why did it do that? There we go. Todd Gurley, right off the bat. I think the best 4, and it's not always about the stats. Keep that in mind. It's not always about it. I think the clear best 4 running backs are Todd Gurley, Kareem Hunt, Melvin Gordon, Alvin Kamara. And then you got to go James Conner, too, will be next up. So then we probably only got 1 spot left. Yes, we do. Oh, boy. I love me some Adrian Peterson, but I'm not going to vote for him. It's between the 3 fumbles kind of remove Zeke for me. It's between McCaffrey and Barkley, and I think without Barkley, the Giants they are pretty bad. But I'm gonna go. That's tough. I'll take Barkley over McCaffrey, but that is tough. Strongly consider McCaffrey. Anybody else down here? I think it's pretty clear who's at the top. Yeah. Receivers. Let's sort it. Yards or touchdown. Well, Julio leads in yards now. But I think the best receivers in football are DeAndre Hopkins, Adam Thielen, Tyreek Hill, and then Julio Jones, Michael Thomas. We're just ripping them right off. So we got 5 out of 8. Those are the clear 5. If you're not voting for those guys, I don't know what you're doing. 9 touchdowns for Devontae Adams. He's next. Antonio Brown. Gotta have Antonio Brown too. And then one more spot. I think I know I'm going with here, but I'm double checking everybody. I don't want to forget anybody. I kind of know in my head, even before doing this, who I would like. Sometimes that changes if I see a stat that I really can't base too much off the stats, though. But I'm going to go, I think Brandon Cooks is a dominant player. You know, more than just in the passing game, you see him do jet sweeps, and I think he scares other defenses and is the reason for other guys being open. So those are my 8 guys. Those are my 8 guys right there. Fullbacks. There's a clear best fullback in football, and it probably won't matter by the yards. Oh, he does have pretty good yards there. Juszczyk from the Niners. The guy just lays just unreal blocks, crucial blocks, big-time plays. And we've seen he's got a touchdown, and he gets some yards as well. And a guy that stood out to me, you know, I'm not a big fullback guy, but a guy that stood out to me is Zach Line this year for the Saints. Been very, very impressive. So that's what we'll go there. To the tight ends. Oh, this is going to be pretty easy, too, I think. How many? 4? Ertz, Kelsey, George Kittle. Ebron is 10. 10 touchdowns. Oh, it's 4, yeah. So that was really easy. Tight ends were super easy. You can consider Cook. You consider Howard. If Gronk wasn't hurt, he would be in there for sure. And that's about as clear as you can get right there. Those 4. No, don't have to think about it. Tackles. So linemen might be tough. 6 tackles. Lineman might be tough here. I like Armstead. Bakhtiari, I don't know if he's been as good. He's kind of been maybe the best tackle in football. I don't know if he's been as good as that as most years, but he's still up there. We're going him. Dwayne Brown's been solid. Marcus Cannon's always solid. Man, this is going to be tough. Gilbert's always very solid. Eric Fisher. So many guys you can go with here. I like the Bears line has been very good. Charles Leno, very impressive this year. Taylor Lewan I like a lot too. We'll go Taylor Lewan. Who else could we go? 2 more. Russell Okong's been solid. Ryan Ramczyk, you got to go. That Saints offensive line's been the best. What am I doing? Whitworth. Maybe the best tackle in football as well. So we got 2 Saints guys in there, don't we? 6 guys. There's a lot of guys you can go over here and say you can consider them. I think I named most of the good ones. So those will be my 6 tackles for now. Guards, 6 of those as well. Brandon Brooks is pretty solid. DeCastro's solid. Man, this is going to be tough too. DJ Fluker stood out to me this year. At times, so I'm going to put him in there. Big reason for the Seahawks line to be kind of turning around. Man. Shaq Mason, even though he's missed some games, got to go Shaq Mason. That's kind of the reason I didn't take Trent Williams, though, so I don't know if that's fair. But Shaq Mason, you can see the difference when he's out is ridiculous. Zach Martin, I think Shaq Mason was the best guard in football until he got hurt. Then it was probably Zach Martin's right there with him. Now he did get hurt. Wonder how that's going. Hopefully he's okay. Got to go here. Got to go Roger Saffold. One more. Who am I going to go with? I'm definitely missing somebody very good here. Missing somebody. Andrews Pete's been very solid. Quentin Nelson. There we go. Quentin Nelson. That'll be my 6. Centers. How many you vote for? 4. God, voting for the offensive line's boring. I'm sorry. It's boring. I'm trying to rip through this here. I'm trying to see what I'm looking for. I'm going to go. Who am I looking for? There's a pretty obvious one. 2 obvious ones. Alex Mack and Jason Kelsey. But I got to vote for 2 more. John Sullivan's been impressive. A lot of these guys have been impressive. Let's go with, how about this? Where are they? Right next to each other, obviously. Pouncey brothers. Let's do it. Defensive ends. All right, a little more exciting now. Sort by sacks. Not always about the sacks, again, but it's about pressures, tackles, big stops. Daniil Hunter, obvious vote. J.J. Watt, obvious vote. After that, it could be a battle. It could be a very good battle, you know. Jerry Hughes actually been very impressive. A lot of these guys right here have been pretty impressive, but I kind of have an idea how many you got to get. 6. DeMarcus Lawrence, even though he's not up there in sacks, he's a dominant player. Melvin Ingram, dominant player for his team. And we're going to be going with, I know who I'm going with. I do like Tua. It's been very good this year. Trey Flowers has been very good. But I'm going to go with Myles Garrett and Chandler Jones, I believe, here. Yeah, let's do it. They're up there in sacks. They also have 3 forced fumbles apiece. That's a good 6. That is a good 6 for defensive ends there. Yeah, moving on. D tackles. 6 of them? Yeah. Tackles here. Man, Damon Harrison. This is going to be tough. Take a look at the sacks. It's passing league, so, I mean, you got to go. It's an obvious. Aaron Donald, Geno Atkins, one of the best in the business. Fletcher Cox, one of the best. Terrell Casey, dominant player this year. Keem Hicks, dominant player. I guess that wasn't that hard. We only need 1 more. Oh, but I'm leaving out 2 that I really like. More than 2. But these 2 guys definitely deserve it up here. Buckner with 1 more sack. But Kenny Clark's the guy that's standing out to me over and over again, just to me from what I've watched. You know, but not that Buckner doesn't stand out. Clark, I think you taking away from that Packers defense, you got serious problems. So I'm going to take Kenny Clark there. There's my 6. Inside linebackers. Oh, inside linebackers are very easy. This is going to be quick here. Where's the best in the game? Bobby Wagner, Luke Kuechly. Jalen Smith is everywhere this year, absolutely everywhere. Another very easy one. Where's my guy here? Leslie Woodyard, I think, is maybe one of the most underrated football players. Very dominant, third down stop machine. The Titans really missed him. But there is some, even though that was easy, there's some really good guys that Danny Trevathan, definitely worthy of a Pro Bowl spot, but he would be my 5th guy. I have 4 before him. C.J. Mosley missed some games. He's very good, though. But 59 tackles, too. But I really like those 4. Again, Trevathan. It's tough leaving him out. Very tough leaving him out. But I really like those 4. Outside linebackers, we'll sort by sacks. But some of these guys get pressures and don't actually get the sack, but they force QB hurries. But pretty obvious, Von Miller. Pretty obvious, D Ford. He gets the pressures. He gets the sacks. He gets the 4. He's having an insane year. Where is, am I passing him? Yeah, Clomac. TJ Watt. Those are the clear 4. You got to go Darius Leonard. You know, you've seen him even play almost an inside position at times too. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. And 1 more. Who am I going to go here? Man, this is tough. There's a few guys in my head right now. I really like Matt Milano. Maybe because he's down here on the stats, people may write him off, but dominant player. Could go Chubb, could go Clowney. Where is, man, it's going to be very tough for me to leave Matt Milano out. I've really liked him this year, but you got to go Kiko Alonso. Tough to leave a lot of those guys out, but I really like Matt Milano. You got to go Kiko Alonso, 89 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, 3 interceptions. I guess that one's about the stats. Moving on to corners. Defensive backs. Poor defensive back play this year. Very poor, I'd say. Big reason for, or maybe it's more the offense is just that good. Man, interception leaders, a lot of guys at the top. Kyle Fuller and Dante Jackson at the top. Both guys get beat, though. You know, both guys seem like they get turned around at times. You know, Kyle Fuller's having a pretty good year. I almost think Amukamara, and I feel like for sure that Amukamara is the better Bears corner. Man, there's a shortage on corners. I think I'm going to take Amukamara. Patrick Peterson is the lockdown corner. Best one in the game probably right now. Darius Slay, very dominant. They missed him a lot. Chris Harris, the best slot corner in football. Easy pick there. Gilmore had a terrible, terrible game against the Titans. But other than that Titans game, he's been very dominant this year. So maybe we'll come back and he won't get a vote because he's fresh off a very bad game. But I can't base it off one game. I still think, even though he's been out of games this year, I still think the best corner in all of football is Xavier Rhodes. That's just me. I thought he was last year. I think a lot of people agree with that. You see when he comes out of game, like if he ever comes out of the game for a second, the team will just instantly pick on who his replacement is downfield, and it's like always works because that's how good Rhodes is. So I would take Rhodes. Even though I want to see him stay on the field more. TJ Carey's been impressive this year. I want to see more, though. Casey Hayward, definitely a dominant corner. Is that going to be 6 or 8? No, it's 7. Who am I missing here? Byron Jones. People have been hyping up him. I think Pro Ball Focus was very high on him. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'd vote him for the Pro Bowl. Does Ramsey get a vote? Does we go Fuller? Man, this is tough. Very tough. What is this sorted by? Interceptions? Let's see. You know who I really like is, I like Logan Ryan a lot. We'll go Logan Ryan. Guy's everywhere. Plays in the slot, plays outside. 47 tackles, 2 sacks. It's one of those type of DBs. We'll go Logan Ryan. Strong safeties. You only get 2. You get 2 strong, 2 free, so that doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't there be 4? I don't know. So you're going to have no depth in the Pro Bowl? Very interesting. So I only got to pick 2 of these guys. Oh, boy. Let's see what the interceptions leaders. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know which 2 I'm choosing. I want to double check here. I'm going to go John Johnson and Kareem Jackson. I like Bradley McDougald this year. Like him a lot. Jamal Adams would probably be next. Tony Jefferson's been solid, but it's tough. If I had to vote for 4, it would probably be McDougald, Adams. It's close. Free safeties. Man, this is tough. How could you only go? I think there's a clear best. I think these are the best safeties in football, and are Harrison Smith and Kevin Byard. But maybe just based off this year alone, do they make the cut? Maybe not in some people's eyes. Who we got for Jesse Bates? I like a lot. Derwin James, I like a lot. If it was 4, I'd probably add those 2. Yeah, if I had to vote for 2 more, it'd probably be those 2. Devin McCourty's having a solid year. Jordan Poyer, I like. This is tough with only Eddie Jackson's having a very good year. DJ Swearinger, I haven't been too impressed with him the last few weeks. He was tearing it up before that. He does have 4 interceptions, though. So DJ Swearinger actually would probably make, if it was for 4, he'd probably make that. But I think if you combine all the safeties, I think there's, if Earl Thomas is healthy, then yeah, he's up there. But I think the 2 best safeties in football are Harrison Smith and Kevin Byard. The plays they make, other than the interceptions, they have 3 and 2. It's the plays the stops they make, I should say, are unreal. The things you expect from linebackers. Kickers. All right, we're gonna base this off the stats for kickers. Robbie Gould gets the vote. And Jason Myers. How about that? What do we got? Return specialists. Best kick returner. They don't do kick returns in Pro Bowl, I thought, though. Does it have kick return yards? Kick return average? Cordero Patterson's easily the best kick returner in football, but I don't think they do kick returns unless I'm wrong. But I'm going to vote for 2 punt returners. I know there's 2 dominant ones this year. I already voted. There's probably 3. I already voted for Tyreek Hill for receivers. So forget him. Desmond King. Ooh, Desmond King could be a corner vote. And maybe I messed up there. I voted for Casey Hayward. Desmond King is right there with them. But Andre Roberts and Jakeem Grant standing out big time in punt return. I would vote Cordero Patterson, but I don't think they do kick returns, if I'm correct there. So I'll vote for the 2 punt returns, the 2 best ones in the game. Cohen's definitely a weapon this year for the Bears on offense as well. Punters, the Seahawks punter, Dixon. Yeah. Yeah, but then you got Hecker too. We'll go with Dixon. Yeah, I kind of just felt that he averages 48. Yeah. We're going to go with Dixon. I don't think anybody cares too much about that too. Special teamers. Sheesh. I like me some Jerron Kearse. Yeah, I'm a Vikings fan, so I guess maybe that's the reason I'm going with it. But Kearse is all over the place. Special teamer. He plays a lot of defense. Now plays. It's not about defense, but he plays all over the place. He's definitely a weapon. So I'll go there. And I saw somebody that, Littleton could be considered for defense, actually. Guy came out of nowhere. Whoops. So we'll vote for him special teams. But like I said, Desmond King is a guy that I like a lot. Who did I vote for here? Do I go Casey Hayward over Desmond King? Casey Hayward's more feared. Desmond King's been making the plays because Casey Hayward is kind of forcing the ball away from him. So that would be the reasoning I stick with Casey Hayward. Desmond King's not even on here. I know he does play in the box. He does play. You could consider him a safety at times here. Is he? I still consider him a corner, though. I'm really confused by this. Derwin and we see him line in the box, so I thought maybe they had him under safety because he does line up there a lot. Am I blind or is he just not in here? Trevor Williams. Yeah, this is very strange. I definitely consider him a corner, but like I keep saying, he lines up in the. He goes there. He deserves a vote. Even though I probably would have stuck with what I got, he deserves it. I noticed that, me being a Vikings fan, I noticed that Sendejo was in here. He played like 2 games. Why is he in here? It's just, they got to get it together over there. They got to get it together. But that's my votes. Let me know your thoughts. More clear, updated one. Maybe in a few weeks before the voting closes. Whenever I got to figure out when that is. So we'll vote again then when it's more clear who the best players are in football. I'm kind of upset I had to leave some guys out. Matt Milano's the one that's getting to me, and that Desmond King not even being in there is getting to me too. A couple of those linebackers, Trevathan definitely deserves a spot, but there was just 4 ones I really like. Yeah, it's tough, but that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscriber goal is 10K. Please help us out by clicking that button, and then clicking the like button will be much, much appreciated as well. Please follow our Twitter, frogs_angels. Link is in the description. Good stuff on there, but that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Plenty of NFL content every week, through the week, multiple videos. So please join us for all that. Please join us for our Friday night live streams. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Goodbye.